Have you ever felt that urge to prove yourself, to chase more, or perhaps to seek validation in ways that feel all-consuming? This driving force might be rooted in what Adler termed the inferiority complex. Today, we delve into how this psychological construct not only shapes our motivation, but intricately connects to the essence of who we are as individuals. Embracing insights from thinkers like Carl Jung and Sigmund Freud, we'll uncover the layers of our psyche, understanding why recognizing these deep-seated feelings of inferiority can catalyze personal growth. So, how do our perceived shortcomings fuel our journey toward becoming our best selves? To grasp the inferior complex, let's first consider the human experience. Alfred Adler believed that feelings of inferiority stem from our childhood, a sort of existential weight we carry into adulthood. Take, for instance, the story of Sarah, a young artist who struggles to find her voice in a world filled with influencers. Despite her talent, Sarah often questions her worth when comparing herself to others, feeling like she's always playing catch-up. This relentless drive to outperform and seek approval reflects Adler's principle. Her inferiority complex propels her motivation, compelling her to create and share. Similarly, let's explore a modern athlete, Jordan, who, overly conscious of his physical limitations in comparison to his peers, channels this anxiety into rigorous training. Adler posited that striving for success is often fueled by our inner deficiencies. Here, a dark but profound realization emerges. What we deem our weaknesses can become catalysts for growth. This resonates with Jung's idea of the shadow self, the parts of ourselves we hide away. By integrating these feelings of inferiority rather than repressing them, we not only unleash creativity, but we also allow ourselves to evolve. The journey inward becomes the catalyst for pushing outward. It's important to interweave these thoughts with Freud's theories of repression. While Freud emphasizes how our early experiences shape our subconscious actions, Adler points toward a more proactive stance. If we remain confined by the chains of repression, we fail to engage fully with motivation, born from those feelings of less than. Imagine a young student who feels inferior due to lackluster grades, only to channel this energy into developing impressive study habits. By confronting their perceived inadequacies, the student strives not only for better results, but also for self-acceptance, a transformative outcome that echoes Adler's philosophy of overcoming inferiority. Yet, navigating these psychological concepts isn't without challenges. Recognizing our inferiority can be uncomfortable. It digs at our self-perception, causing doubt. Often in the workplace, employees grapple with imposter syndrome, self-doubt masked by competence. When we confront these feelings honestly, it may shake our core beliefs, but it's also fertile ground for empowerment. The uncomfortable truth is that vulnerability can lead to resilience. As Adler famously stated, the only normal people are the people you do not know very well. Accepting that everyone grapples with their struggles can shatter illusions of perfection. So, what are the benefits of embracing our inferiority complex? As we untangle these threads, we realize that accepting our flaws and insecurities can catalyze a newfound sense of purpose. It opens doors to meaningful connections, where camaraderie is built around shared vulnerabilities. The acknowledgement of our shortcomings frees us from the isolation often caused by comparison. When we openly discuss our journeys, we create bonds that transcend superficial interactions. Ultimately, understanding the nuances of Adler's inferiority complex invites us to look deeply within ourselves. By realizing that our perceived inadequacies shape our motivations and foster growth, we nurture a mindset that thrives on authenticity. Are we ready to reframe our shortcomings as foundations for our journeys, Reflecting on the insights shared, consider how your own feelings of inferiority influence your daily life choices. What motivates you, and how might embracing your perceived flaws empower your journey forward? Engage in the comments. We would love to hear your stories and reflections. As we conclude today's exploration, remember that the pursuit of recognition does not stem solely from our successes, but also from how we embrace and navigate our shortcomings. In the words of Adler, follow your heart, but take your brain with you. This intersection of feeling and intellect is a delicate dance and an invitation to peer into the depths of our own being. Let curiosity guide your self-discovery, and remember, every journey starts with the courage to embrace one's truth. If today's discussion resonated, consider liking, subscribing, and sharing your thoughts.